think we've got that first question. Let's see what question we have. All right. Ooh, here's another one from Manuela. It says, a lot of my college friends are getting married this summer. I really want to be married, but I don't know very many eligible Christian men because I attend a small church. I've thought about joining a different church that has an active singles group, but my friend says that would be man chasing. All right, Pat, what do you think?
What's nonsense? I mean, why shouldn't you go? I mean, if you want groceries, you go to the grocery store.
Come on, brother.
You do.
I am so with you on that. I like that.
I mean, so the groceries are in that big superstore. Go to Walmart. Don't go to the neighborhood deli.
It's so true.
All right, what?
Can I tell you on a side note, not to be too personal, but I did the same thing. I was going to this church. Loved it, but it was small, and it was primarily just, you know, kind of an older group and this and that. And I thought, you know what? I need to expand my horizon. So I went to like one of those really big, large churches, but I realized that one of those large churches, no, I didn't get married yet. But with the large churches, I realized that 95% of single women, we all look the same, like in the same row. So I'm like, I need a new strategy. Maybe Home Depot. I don't know.
That's not the reason to go to church. It isn't. You're
well,
not,
I go to church for Jesus, too.
That's right. You're not there looking for mates. But nevertheless, as far as youth groups and social groups, you might as well go where Christian singles are, and then you meet somebody.
Absolutely,
All
Pat.
right.
We're in agreement.
What else?
So much. All right, Greg writes in and says, I recently discovered that our family has been the target of some nasty gossip in our town. We've done nothing wrong, but it makes me angry that even so-called friends are thinking the worst of us. Do you have any insight on how to handle being maligned?
Oh, boy. Take it from one who's had it
Come on, brother.
in spades. There's only one thing to do, is to serve the Lord. If the Lord, if a man pleases the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. And I just think that your deal is to serve God and to put him first. And by your character and by the way you live, they'll know that those things are lies. But you can go like, I mean, you got a swarm of bees, so you're going to be batting bees. I mean, you're better to get under shelter than to be, you know, hitting away at these things. If the devil starts them, you can't do anything, and the more it upsets you, the more he's going to turn these things on you.
I think the bottom line is just once you know who you are in the Lord, like for real, once you know who you are, then those things just really won't bother you. I got a letter last week, I'm going to say about this letter, and someone said, why is Christiane Skinny Wednesday? She's not even skinny. And then said she laughs too much. And initially I thought, no, she didn't. But then I thought, you know, not for nothing.
You tell the writer that she or he doesn't have to do with the hiring practices of CBN. Thank you very much.
Come on, brother. High five me.
Just right.
Hit me hard. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. But it's like knowing who you are in the Lord. All right, I'm done.
I don't want you anorexic, please.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
All right, sister. Go for it.
Rick says, the mainstream media seems to tell the truth less and less these days. Do people choose to not listen to truth, or are they actually unaware that they are blinded?
I think that's the reason that Fox has gotten such amazing popularity. You know, Larry King was riding high on CNN, and now his ratings are way down in the tank, and the ones that are riding high are Sean Hannity and O'Reilly and those guys who are doing the work on quote, fair and balanced Fox. But they're taking a conservative line, but you see something like MSNBC, they have no ratings at all. And so why worry about it? Sure, the media is not telling the truth. Sure, and newspapers are going bankrupt. The two newspapers in Philadelphia were in bankruptcy. You lay them down the line, one after the other, the Chicago Tribune, et cetera, et cetera. They're having all kinds of problems. The Denver paper folded. You look one after the other. So the, quote, liberal press isn't exactly enjoying a big renaissance. You got another question?
All right, real quick. A friend of mine is really into studying about spiritual warfare and demons. By focusing on that, are we giving more attention to the enemy than he deserves? Ooh, good question.
The Bible says if you seek for evil, evil will come to you. And I think if I were you, I'd stay off of this demon-chasing stuff because you will focus on the devil, and the devil will then take over you. If you seek evil, evil will come to you. And I just don't advise it. Well, thanks for your questions.